What's going on, guys? MarnzFM here. Welcome back to a brand new episode of my Forever Blowing series on my channel. And today, in episode 4, I'm starting off with a English transfer window roundup, saying here that teams have spent excess of £158 million, and major transfers of the window were Saido Berahino moving from West Brom to Chelsea for £31.5 million, Fred moving from Shakhtar Donetsk to Arsenal for £21 million, and Matteo Deschiglio moving from AC Milan to Arsenal for £18 million. Biggest spenders of the window were Chelsea, spending £51 million, and Wrexham were the most active, adding 6 players to their squad. Run the intro. So, as you already know, guys, we have Julian Green on loan from Bayern Munich, and so far he's been doing well. Played 4 games in the Europa League, started all 4, scored 2, and got 4 assists, and an average rating there of 8.45. In the Premier Division, he started 2 and came off the bench twice. No goals, 1 assist, and an average rate of 7.3. So all in all, he's been alright in his first couple of games so far. But what I've seen, I've liked him, and he's a good replacement for the injured Mikel Antonio. Also, did sign Nampalys Mendy for £4.3 million from Nice over in the French league. A replacement for Kyoto, a 23-year-old French midfielder, can play mostly as a defensive midfielder, but with a bit of training he can become better as a midfield central. Not played yet for us in the league, but has played twice for the under-21s with 7.40 match rating. Also coming in for £2.3 million is Rico Henry from Warsaw, a player I've used got a save already with Warsaw offline, and his play does grow well. I've seen him go to a couple Premier League teams as well, so I thought I'd take a chance with him at West Ham, cover for Aaron Cresswell. So far he's played 2 games in the Europa League, no goals, no assists, but has played a 7.15 match rating, average rating, sorry. For the 21s, he's played twice, scored 1, also been sent off though, with a 7.35 match rating there too. Coming in from Blackburn Rovers for £775,000 is Ryan Neum. This is one my director of football, my head of youth development, actually signed, not signing I done myself. 17-year-old, can play right back, centre back, left back, he can do a job, wing back, and in defensive midfield too. For the under-21 so far, he started twice, 1 yellow, and has an average rating of 7.95. We also signed another centre-half or holding midfielder in Harvard Nordtveit from Borussia Mönchengladbach. Can't remember how much I actually signed him for. Again, 1 million from Gladbach. The ex-Arsenal player seems alright though. Hasn't played a game for us yet, but has played 1 game for the under-21s, getting a 7.7 match. So another centre-half or holding midfielder in Sven Bender, German international from Borussia Dortmund for 5 million as well. He's come off the bench in the Europa League and did get a 6.7 match rating. Played 3 times in the Premier League, coming off the bench for 2 and starting 1 with a 6.9 average rating there. And we also signed Adria Zivkovic for 2.5 million, I think. There's a quick check there. Yeah, 2.5 million from Partizan in Serbia. This is a player where I've seen, like in my Dortmund save, if you've watched that, I had him on loan for the first season, I think, and then got him on a free transfer for the second season. Tried to do that again, but there were some big clubs coming in for him with some big money offers, so I knew it wouldn't happen. So I had to get him for 2.5 million. But in the Europa League, he started twice, 2 assists, and a 7.95 average rating so far. And we all know he has good potential, so not much I have to say about him anyway. Going out, we have Leo Chambers, the young right back, going to Sheffield Wednesday for £65,000. Oscar Borg going out on loan to Bromley. Nico Quixote going to AC Milan for £7.5 million. Andy Carroll went out to Leicester for 9.5 million. Joey O'Brien went to Middlesbrough for £775,000. So let's look at the top transfers here in July. Like I've said already, I've gone through the top 3 already. You also have Quincy Promes, who's gone from Spartak Moscow to Spurs for 9.5 million. A couple of our signings there. Luciano Narsing from PSV Eindhoven to Crystal Palace for 3.3 million. Kaju went from Santos to Arsenal for 3 mil. Michel from Almeria to Southampton for 2.2 million. Cano Erkin from Fenerbahce to Swansea for 2.1. Gino Peruzzi from Boca Juniors to Leicester for 2.1. Brian Oviedo from Everton to West Brom for 1.8. And a couple of others there too. In August, we had the Andy Carroll signing there. Lucas Lima also went from Santos to Chelsea for 9.5 million. Gabriel Barbosa, a signing I actually tried to make myself, but he chose Spurs over us for 8.25 million. Mikey from, I'm not sure what team that is actually, some Brazilian team actually, signed for Chelsea for 6 million. We had the Sven Bender transfer. Lubomir Fezca from Benfica went to Chelsea as well for 3.9 mil. Ahmed El Mohammadi from Hull went to Palace for 3.6 million. The Vukovic and Henry signings there. Adriano went from Barcelona to Everton for 2.2. Vergaard Foren went from Moles to Bournemouth for 1.3. We had Nordveit for 1 mil. Ryan Niam as well coming in for us. A couple of free transfers also there. The last episode was the 4-0 win here, which confirms it actually was 4-0. Couldn't remember if we got a consolation on that at the end, because obviously it did recording cut out some. I don't remember how or why, but yeah. Emenike did have first half hat trick. Payet over late goal there, and Mark Noble also gets sent off. In the away leg, we won 3-1. Julian Green grabbing a goal. Vashon Newfield actually scoring an absolute banger. Let's have a look at that goal now, actually. The ball played out wide to Newfield, who goes out wide, obviously. Plays it to Payet. Payet can't get past his man, so he plays it back to Vashon. Couple of touches on the edge of the box, and smacks it into the far corner. Top bins. Keeper has no chance. So yeah, Vashon Newfield scored, and Payet also grabbed on it as well. First game of the season against Everton, beating them 4-1. Diafra Sacco grabbing 2. Victor Moses and Manuel Lanzini on the score sheet too. Aruna Kone grabbed a consolation goal for them towards the end. Second game against West Brom, we drew 0-0. The less said about that, the better. And then in the Europa League playoff leg, I wanted to show you this game, but I thought you might be getting sick of me just showing you smash teams in the Europa League, so I thought I'd give this one a miss. But we did beat this team here 5-2. Julian Green with another goal, Sam Byram, Mark Noble with another penalty, and Emenike grabbing 2. Dario Karic and Stevo Nikolic getting 2 goals for them. Played Chelsea in the league in another 0-0 draw. So yeah, second leg in the Europa League away, Emenike with a goal and Victor Moses for the late one to get us a 2-0 win. In the league again, Norwich, we won 2-1. Going down 1-0 with an Mbakani goal. Mark Noble going up the other end straight away with a swift replier, bagging a goal there for the equaliser, and Emenike getting the winner late on. Next game here is against Stoke at the Bowling Ground, which I will live com. We've got a 12-day wait though before that one, so we'll skip it ahead. So yeah, see you in a bit. Quickly before you go into the game today against Stoke, quick look at the Europa League group stage. We have Sporting, Fiorentina and Panathinaikos in our group, in Group B. Emenike is currently the top goal scorer in the Europa League with 10 goals. Average rating, we have Sam Byram in third with 8.27, and assist Sam Byram and Payet both joint top with 6 apiece. In the other groups, so quick look at them. Any interesting ones here? Liverpool have Shakhtar Donetsk, Legia Warsaw and Jablonec in theirs. Dortmund have a decent group with Besiktas, Gumares and Salzburg. Ajax have Barté, Southampton, and Sion in theirs. Napoli with Celtic, Lech, and Groningen. Spurs with Anderlecht, Maribor, and Trnava. Just wanted to go through that quickly. Look at the Champions League as well. See if any of these groups stand out. Arsenal with Zenit, Sevilla, and Borussia Mönchengladbach. Chelsea with Porto, Red Bull Salzburg, and Monaco. Any of the English clubs? United have Barca, Moscow, and Wolfsburg. I will say so far that it's a group of death. Jesus Christ. City with Olympique Lyon, PSV, and Steaua Bucharest. But that United group, it'll be good to see how they get on in there. Currently scouting Herman from Borussia Mönchengladbach as well. 24 German winger. Looks quite decent. So yeah, let's go into the starting 11 for this game. So yeah, that 0-0 draw, our third of the season. Disappointing. Should have won the game. Not ending the episode there, because something I haven't done so far in this series. What I've done is showed you is the Europa League qualifiers, apart from the one playoff leg we had. Just thought I'd hit it with a bang, get some games in. We've not actually gone through. Well, we've showed you the squad. I'll show you the starting 11. That is something that I wanted to do. Instead of showing the squad in an intro video sort of thing, I thought I'd just show you throughout the starting 11 throughout the season. Hopefully you guys like that idea. Something new. I've not seen anyone do it at all, so just thought I'd think outside the box a little bit. But quick look at the club anyway. It was like, playing the Premier Division. We all know this already. Our finances are secure. We're playing the Europa League. Kits there are the default kits. Captain is Mark Noble. Vice captain is Winnie Reed, and our key player is Dimitri Payet. Sort of up and down sort of couple of years. Premier League for a bit, relegated in 2002, 2003, come back up in 2004, 2005, stayed up again for a little bit, always been about mid-table, and then dropped down here in 2010 and got relegated again in 2011, but bounced straight back up, third place finished there in 2012, and then again stayed mid-table-ish in 2013, 14 and 15. I don't want to have West Ham as a mid-table club, and neither does Slaven Bilic in real life. We both have high ambitions for the team, and they are a good club. Hopefully I can bring them onto bigger and better things. Facilities. City, as we all know, is London. Capacity is 35,402, but 35,016 capacity is used in normal matches. Year built was 1912, rebuilt in 1944. It's privately owned. Conditions are very good. Under soil heating, yes. Roof, no. But who needs a roof? Because we're men, not mice. We play in the rain. Surface is grass. Dimensions is 100 meters by 68 meters. Pitch condition is very good. Top corporate facilities, impressive training facilities, great youth facilities, and our youth level is level 1. Stadium sponsor with a 3-year stadium sponsorship deal at £3.33 million per season, which ends in 2018. We are due to move into the 54,000 capacity Olympic Stadium at the end of the season anyway. Our youth stadium is Little Heath Sports Ground in Romford, and that is the same as our training ground, with average junior coaching and a established youth recruitment. Affiliate clubs, we have Sterling Lions. It's a financial link type. West Ham are first option to buy players from Sterling Lions, so that means when a bid is accepted, we have the offer to offer the same amount for the player. Sterling Lions may send youth players to train at West Ham to gain experience. West Ham may benefit with some of these players coming for their youth ranks. Is that one I really care about? I highly doubt it. What are the average junior coaching, established youth recruitment, below average for both training and youth, so it's not not paying them any money though, so you know, can't complain. And we have one with VVV over in Holland, where we can send players out on loan, where the wages are paid in full by us. There's a bit more info about the club. We've been through this already, about the nickname and all that. Rivals we've been through. Finances, we've said. Owner status loves the club, which is good. Valued at 120 million, estimated. Loan debt at 107 million. Average ticket price is 50 quid. Bloody expensive that. Average season ticket price at 740 quid. Season ticket holders, we have 30,000 of those. Legends, we have Billy Bonds, Trevor Booking, Jeff Hurst, Bobby Moore, Martin Peters, John Lyle and Ron Greenwood. Icons, we have Tony Carr, Paolo Di Canio, Julian Dix, currently a coach at West Ham, Mark Noble, Joe Cole, who's currently playing at Coventry, Steve Potts, who is our under-21s manager, Tony Cottee, Frank McAvenny, Rio Ferdinand is a manager or a coach. Get him in our youth setup if he wants. Under 18s coach. I like it. Scroll down there again. Real Vernon, Alan Devonshire, or Devonshire, don't have to do like that. Manager at Maidenhead at the moment. Alvin Martin, Ray Stewart, Carlos Tevez, absolute prick, and James Tompkins. Favourite personnel is Adrian. How long has he been at the club for? It's his third season, fair enough. Anything else I want to go through? No, I'll leave it at that. So we'll go back to schedule again. Our next couple of games will be Panathinaikos, Watford, Villa, Bournemouth, Sporting and Man United. And United indeed will be the next live com there. So United away at Old Trafford. So far it's like Rooney will be out with a hip injury and Antonio will be out with a broken foot. Alex Song with a damaged knee cartilage, and Enevenz will be doubtful with his strained knee ligaments. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Sorry it's been such a boring game. I tried to make up for the lack of highlights with just going over the team a little bit and the club. So I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, you know what to do. Give it a thumbs up, share it.
Okay guys, sorry for the lack of match play in this episode. The 0-0 draw was the definition of a ball draw. Literally, I could count the number of highlights we had that game on one hand. So I thought there's no point putting it in this episode since it won't be as entertaining for you. And it wasn't entertaining for me while editing either. So I left it as a transfer update sort of video and a background check on the club. So hopefully you did enjoy it nonetheless. If you have, give it a thumbs up and share it about. Yeah, and as usual, I've been Romano, you've been awesome. Goodbye.